Our guest today is Lorne Sugarman. He is the CEO of Metaverse Group, which, amongst other things, is a virtual land company. We'll explore this strange new world with him and where it might be going. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Tony. It's a pleasure to be here and be here with your listeners and watchers. Really excited to chat about this new area, for lack of a better way of saying it today.
It certainly is a new area. So, first, tell us. I just want to give people a bit of a context about your joining with Metaverse. How did this all come about? Where were you before, and how did you get to where you are?
Sure. So strangely enough, I'd say this all began, call it the mid '90s, when I was a technology banker at a firm called GMP Securities, now owned by Stifel, and I fell in love with technology back in those days. But I got to see the evolution of the internet and work on some amazing transactions here in Canada. And through that, I fell in love with it. I left investment banking probably about 10 years ago. I ran a health services business, health tech enabled business for a number of years. And then I sold that last summer. And one of my friends, who was a former partner of mine from the banking days, reached out and said, "What do you know about the metaverse?" And I'm like, other than, watching Ready Player One with my 13-year-old son who loved it, I don't really know much. And so I spent some time learning about it and teaching myself and talking to my colleague Andrew, who's now our chairman. And ultimately, as it came to place, I joined as CEO last October, and it's been amazing. It's every entrepreneurial / tech dream that you could have.
It sounds like it. So, can you break down the basics of Metaverse, small m, I guess, for our viewers? What is this, and why is it a commercial opportunity?
So, the metaverse has been around, I'd say, for quite a while. It began with Second Life. I don't know how many years ago Second Life emerged. I can't remember off the top of my head, but quite a while ago. And then we've seen it today, with Minecraft and Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite, among Roblox, obviously, amongst others. And I guess with a 13-year-old son and a 15-year-old daughter, I've had a chance to see that evolution and see how they play and interact. And so to me, a metaverse is really just anything where it's an interactive 3D experience where you can, join with your friends and really get immersed into an experience. It doesn't have to be dystopian like Ready Player One, as I used it as the example at the beginning, but it certainly is here today. And a lot of people don't understand that we don't need AR, we don't need VR. It can be a very simple, call it browser-based download. And so, it's here today. We're interacting with today, and it's gonna, I believe, add to our lives.
And where do you see the commercial opportunities here, Lorne?
So, I'll make it really simple. Is as we know it today, the internet, we all tap into the internet for different experiences. I believe, sometime 2 to 4 years from now, the metaverse is going to be the internet, and whereby we'll just refer to the internet as the metaverse, where every single company will have some type of 3D immersive experience. It could be off their browser. It could be in one of these virtual worlds, just like we use social platforms, social media platforms like Instagram or others today. And you'll interact with it in one shape or another, and everyone will just be part of everyone's day-to-day life today.
Interesting. Okay. So, tell us a little bit about virtual land holdings then.
So virtual land holdings are part of our strategy. We own land in multiple different virtual worlds. But what makes virtual land holdings unique is you as a creator, you as an owner can do whatever you want on these experiences. And so, for example, we're one of the largest holders of Decentraland land today, which is one of these virtual worlds. And we hold something called Metaverse Fashion Week on it. And so we were able to host brands like Etro, Elisab, Dolce & Gabbana, Forever 21, and I know I've forgotten a bunch along the way, where they had these virtual stores, they had avatars, were able to show off their designs, their creations, and people could come and interact, just like they would in a traditional physical world store. I'm interacting with the clothes, with the wearables. I'm interacting. There was a DJ in the store. All these different type of stuff. And so,
Okay,
as
we're
a,
going
as
to
a
hold
Lando,
we're going to hold you right there. We're going to take a brief commercial break. Speaking of retail, and we'll be back to pick up the thread of your conversation right after that. Please stay with us.